Good evening, everyone. This is Danny Boyer. I own and operate Four Winds Farms in Spring Valley community of Grayson County. Appreciate the opportunity to share just a little bit with you this evening on the grass-fed beef business. I've basically been in this business for since about '08. Been in the beef cattle business since about '76, so I've been at this for a pretty good while. This is the home farm and the spring turnout. And I will tell you that, I've learned a lot over the years, and as long as I'm in the business, I'll continue to learn. It's a little different scenario. You need to look ahead just a little bit more from the standpoint of the planning that you do. And it's not just about the cattle or just not about the grass. We have to combine all of these things together. It's a little bit like a PMR that we're trying to supply everything that these animals need to meet all their nutrients. And in order to do that, we have to take care of the soil quality, soil health. That relates down into the forages, and then that shows up in the cattle. This was spring turnout, and I actually did some work with Virginia Tech on a little demonstration and did quite a bit of forage analysis. So this particular area, we spring turnout, 18% crude protein, 62% TDN. That certainly will supply the needed forages. And as we go along, here's one in July. And as you can see, the protein and TDN meets the needs of the animals. So it's about managing all of them. Here's one in August. Also, basically, this was an area that had been the soil amendments, the nutrients had been applied in the spring. I had grazed it, then I mowed it off, and then I stockpiled it, the traditional stockpiling with the nitrogen added. And this was, you can see the results there. Amazing what can happen if you, give the soil and the forages and the cattle opportunities. Do quite a bit of stockpiling on the operation. This is December stockpile. We had a pretty dry fall this particular year, but here's the analysis on the forage that was growing here that I grazed a little bit later. So this was in December, 11.5 and 65 TDN, and this is the area in February. And this was the analysis on the stockpiled forages for the animals. 21.7 crude protein, 75.4 TDN. Actually had several different ones, and worked with my extension agent, and we, to check all of these. So again, in finishing the cattle, basically we give them the things that they need. So that they can, do the optimum growing on pasture. It takes a while to get, the hang of everything that we're trying to accomplish. This is some of the analysis on the February analysis. Just a few days after that, we got about an 8-inch snow there at the farm, and this was the animals grazing on that with the protein and TDN. They're doing very well. This is some of the cattle that I kept over the winter, and there was a mass of about 18 inches of forage, and they was going to town and pretty well. This is the condition that the animals were in during this time. So there's a lot of things that we can do that meets the needs of the animals. Here's some finished cattle, and this is current. This on June 18th, 2020. This picture was taken just a few days before. This tag number 65 there with the era, and her live weight was 1,290 pounds. Her hanging weight was 818, and the yield dressing percentage of the carcass was 63.41. We can with the management and paying attention to some of the details, we can have cattle that we can finish off on grass, and then we're providing a good, wholesome, healthy product to the consumer, and that takes us into the marketing aspect. I work with a group out of Asheville, North Carolina, Hickory Nut Gap, and it just worked better for me and my operation to partner with those folks. And we've made some really long-lasting relationships with people that are interested in our product, and that seems to work well, as we have a co-op of farmers, if you will, that working together to make all of this happen. Whole Foods is pretty substantial, actually the largest buyer, Ingles, and there's several other individual restaurants that we're marketing to. So we all try to work together and accomplish the same goal. We had a set of protocols that we look to. Again, that we're producing a healthy product from our farm to the tables that they wind up on. And again, it all starts with the soil. Soil health is very important. Then we can have better forages, and then we have a better protein source that we can offer individuals. Thank you for your time. Appreciate it, and hope you get something out of this, and good luck on your efforts when you get started. Thank you.